What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? Listen, Linda. Okay. Honestly, I hope this video ain't that long because again, I'm on my lunch break and I really didn't want y'all to wait any much longer than y'all have because, girl, yesterday just wasn't gonna happen. Yesterday just wasn't gonna happen. If y'all don't know, I suffer from anemia. Okay. And when Mother Nature shows up, sometimes it's like a toss-up whether or not I'd be okay or I'd be completely drained. Now, yesterday, girl, I really thought I was about to pass out. And I took my iron pills and all of that stuff, and I really was just feeling so dizzy, it was so traumatic. It was such a mess. And I'm so surprised that I didn't leave work yesterday. But I was up in here for like a good hour or so, knocked out. I had to go to sleep for a second just to get my bearings, and then when I came home, I went to sleep after that a little bit. I just wasn't gonna give y'all the energy that y'all needed, okay? And then I don't want y'all to wait or whatever, so y'all won't cuss me out and everything like, damn girl, da 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 da, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and I'm here, raggedy and all right? But anyway, I hope y'all been having a good week so far, okay? And honestly, again, I get on here and I'm gonna say this again, it ain't really been much to talk about. Like, I've been scrambling trying to find some topics for y'all, make them juicy, make them good or whatever, make them engaging, but girl, what? You wanna know what? Let me talk about something that since it's on my mind right now. Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to understand, okay? First of all, let me fix this. There we go. I'm gonna need y'all to understand this. Before I get into that, if y'all haven't looked at my review for Victoria Monet's Alright video, please go over there and watch that, okay? Love it down, love her down, y'all already know. Moving on from that, listen. So there is this trend that has been going on for a while, but it's being more prominent and more prevalent these days. And I feel like some people are just now really catching on to what's happening, all right? But then again, other people are falling into falling for the bait, okay? And it's called rage baiting, especially racial rage baiting, all right? I'm not gonna say the girl's name, and honestly, I didn't pay too much attention to it and I don't even know her name, so there's that, all right? We have these people that literally will get up here on social media platforms, whether it's TikTok, and mostly it's TikTok these days, because this is where it's coming from. TikTok, because you can say whatever you want sometimes, and then people will share it or whatever. And it's basically a lot of racial stuff, a lot of racial stereotypes going on, a lot of racial negativity, a lot of just racist stuff as well, and it's to enrage people so that they can get engagement, all right? And this was the case for this one particular girl that just happened. Like, for the past couple of days, people have been talking about her. She basically said the N-word in a video from a while ago, and then she came back on TikTok and she was like, okay, so y'all found that video. I said the N-word, and what you want me to do about it? She doubled down on it. She said she ain't apologizing. And as soon as I seen that, now I didn't see it on TikTok, because I'm always on TikTok, okay? I'm always on TikTok laughing my ass off. Listen, let me tell you something. United States governments of these United States, y'all can't get rid of TikTok, all right? Pre-pandemic, you couldn't tell me nothing like that. Post-pandemic, baby, listen, you cannot get rid of it because it is my main source at this point of entertainment that is non-television, non-streaming, non-other social media platforms, because a key. All right, it just keeps me informed and it keeps me laughing. Anyway, but I was made aware of this probably just like a lot of other people were when either the Neighborhood Talk or the Shade Room posted it first. And I believe it was the Neighborhood Talk. They posted her whole video on there talking about it. And I was just like, oh my goodness, here we go. Y'all, they finna have a taste of Randolph out here, okay? They're about to have the taste of Randolph out here, and they are setting up. So I had to pause because I was like, is somebody playing music? Somebody is playing some live music outside. So if y'all hear some, Just go with it. All right, I apologize. Anyway, they got the streets blocked off. I said, I thought this shit don't start till tomorrow. Why is y'all doing all this? And I have to work this weekend. So I'm finna be trapped and down this. Oh, it's gonna be hell trying to get home. I'm so tired. But anyway, so she put that whole thing up, right? She put it up. They posted it on the Neighborhood Talk. They took it off of TikTok, put it on the Neighborhood Talk, and everybody engaging with it. Everybody pissed off about it, taking it off of the Neighborhood Talk, posting it on Twitter and everything and all that stuff. She rage baited y'all into doing exactly what she wanted y'all to do, which was to get her some engagement, to get her things out there, to get some attention put on her. She literally put out a tweet that said basically, you know, the black community did exactly what she wanted you to do. Y'all wanted her to get up out the paint. Y'all did all this stuff about being upset about her saying the N-word. And she said it like over a little word or whatever that you claim somebody can't say. Like the bitch don't care, okay? She got fired from her job because at first she was pissed off, quote unquote pissed off, that, you know, people was calling up there to her job. They found her job, come to find out her job. She works for a black woman, an African-American woman with immigrants and all this other stuff. And you up here saying this word, right? And then you do that and you get fired. And then you put out a tweet basically saying the black community did what they supposed to do, what they always do. You got her focused. You got her seen by the right-wing conservatives that she was looking for. And now she's about to get a job with one of them. This is the pure definition of rage baiting, okay? And they use it for their own advantage. And most of the time, a lot of us fall for it. But we have to be aware that this is what they're doing. It's this Asian guy who does the same thing on TikTok and on social media, whatever. The one that was talking about narrowing his butthole. Yeah, him. He does it all the time to black folks. And I'm pretty sure people have picked up on it that he rage baits so he can get engagement and he can start stuff. That's just what it is. They get off on it. I'm going to need y'all to just stop. I mean, there are some instances where we need to address things, but then you have to assess the situation and you really have to think, like, do I really need to confront this or whatever? Because what is this person's motive? The only thing that I can truly say is when she said that tweet about the people's coming for her and getting her onto where she needs to go, she's absolutely correct, unfortunately. The black folks in our outrage did that. Not me, because I didn't say nothing. I ignored it, okay? I said, fuck this shit. I knew what the bitch was trying to do. But at the same time, I have to give it to her. I don't fuck with the bitch. I don't like her. I don't like what she did. I don't respect that aspect of it. But the part that I do respect is the fact that she stood down. She stood 10 toes down on what she said. She is the first person in a long time that I have seen who has been caught doing something that was messed up. And instead of giving out a fake apology and saying, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, this was, you know, I've grown from it. I didn't know that I shouldn't say this or whatever. She said, and what you want me to do? Apologize? But I'm not. I said, you know what, right then and there, bitch, if you hadn't said what you said, if it was on something else and you stood on it, I probably would have liked it. I probably would have been like, bitch, I gotta respect it. But girl, I kind of respect that part about it because I would like other people to do the same thing. Don't give me those fake apologies just because you're trying to save your ass. Okay, if that's what you said, that's what you said. And at the end of the day, I feel like she said that shit because she know damn well she probably still gonna be saying the word. And that's exactly what it is. And she knew it was a strategy to get y'all pissed off. And it got her what? Talked about, like we're talking about it now. And she got right-wing conservative outlets coming to her assistant, being the damsel in distress, picking her up and getting her places to work and all that stuff. She's about to be another Tommy Loren. Okay, I had that bitch blocked so long I had forgot all about her. But yeah, y'all have to be careful with the shit that y'all engage into because some people really do stuff to try to bait and they use it for their advantage. It's just a tactic that's been going on for a while now, and I feel like people are starting to catch on to what people are doing. But I wish her nothing but hell, and so we're gonna move on from that. Okay. Nicki Minaj, baby girl, I don't know what's going on with Nicki. And I really do hope she okay. But she put out a tweet that said that, you know, yes, and then underneath that, single. So my thing is, people was thinking, oh my God, she's about to get a divorce and she's about to leave Kenny and all of this stuff. And I was just like, I don't think that she would announce a divorce announcement on Twitter like that. No shade, I just don't think that that would be it. And then another video popped up and she was on Instagram stories or whatever talking about mothers and, you know, the pain of giving birth, and she just looked really exhausted and out of it. Now, I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was exhaustion. I don't know if it was opioids induced. Because I don't know if we do that. Okay, I'm not gonna assume. I'm just saying I peeped a lot of stuff and I was really concerned. I said, girl, what the hell is going on? Okay, you are crashing out over this man. What's happening? Girl, the peoples was about to be up in arms and they was about to be all joyful. Oh my God, see, she finally got rid of that man. She finally getting rid of that man. Da, 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 da. Girl, next thing you know, before y'all could even rejoice a whole 24 hours, she was seen getting on the plane, her private jet with the man's. Bitch, listen, honestly, we gotta stop assuming stuff. We have got to stop assuming stuff, because even I was like, damn, they finna get a divorce? After all this shit, y'all finna get a divorce? Baby, I try to stay together just out of the, you know, so I won't look stupid in the end. You know what I'm saying? But no. People was pulling up stuff, trying to say that the man was playing her and all this stuff, which I kind of can't believe. But, anyway, girl, it was a mess. Like, Nikki, I just want her to get it together. I really do. Like, do I have that much sympathy? I'm not gonna sit here and actually act like I do, but it was very concerning. It was very concerning. You know what I'm saying? But if they do wind up breaking up, it ain't nothing to rejoice over. But I mean, because of all this Stan shit, it's just gonna be, girl. Anyway, Nikki will be alright. Okay, put them pills down. She'll be alright. Moving on from that. Stephen A. Smith. Let me just get on him for a second, because I'm so tired of him. If you have not seen my review, Movie Corner, it's called Movie Corner, Bad Boys 4, go see it. That's what it's called. I did go see Bad Boys, Ride or Die. All right, I saw it on Monday. Loved it. Actually, can I just say this? Out of all of the Bad Boy movies, I liked all of them. Okay. Because, you know, sometimes you get them when you have a franchise movie, like franchise series of movies or whatever. Sometimes there are movies within the franchise that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or you prefer one more than the other. Bad Boys, for me, is that movie franchise that I like all four movies, okay? I really do. Like, I could sit down and watch all four movies in succession. You know what I'm saying? And not be like, oh, let me skip this, let me skip that, let me skip that. It's only a few franchises that I can do that. I could do that with Scream, even though I don't really see it that much for Scream 4, but I sit there and watch it. I won't skip it or whatever. But, you know, it's like, if you look at the Halloween movies or whatever, it's a couple of them I skip. The one when it was talking about the killer mask and all that stuff, I'm like, what the fuck does this got to do with it? I cannot stand when a movie franchise come out and they add a movie to the franchise that has absolutely nothing to do with the actual franchise. What the hell? Listen, and speaking of Halloween, I had posted this. Did y'all ever see Halloween Ends? That pissed me off so bad. That pissed me off. And it was a random thought I had to put up there. It pissed me off so bad because I love horror movies. And I love the Michael Myers series. You know what I'm saying? Every iteration of it, you know, I give it a chance. But for you to come back, give us Halloween, and then give us Halloween Kills, and then with the original people, the original legacy people, and then you trying to put an end to it with Halloween Ends, and then you make the last movie about somebody else, and only 5%, no, not even 5%, 3% about Michael Myers. Excuse me? That shit pissed me off so bad. But anyway, Stephen A. Smith literally did like a 4-minute come to Jesus type of moment. You see how I'm sitting here talking to y'all? Imagine me sitting, or Stephen A. Smith and his desk, and he's sitting there looking at y'all in the camera like this. So I just want to come to y'all like, Will Smith, I really feel like you need to apologize to the community, and you really need to talk to the Black community about why it is that you felt the need to slap the fuck out of Chris Rock. And I just don't feel like I can go and see another Will Smith movie at this time because that don't sit well with me. I said, excuse me, he needs to apologize to who? Not me. Not a whole bunch of us that already went to go see it, okay? And it ain't even all the white people either, because we can't see that, because when I went to go see it, that movie theater was equally yoked, okay, bitch? It was half and half up in that hole. It was half black and it was half white. We was all up in that bitch, all right? And girl, and they was cheering and going off at the same time. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what? It's giving very much a Sambo Uncle Tom ass nigga, okay? And then when I found out, because somebody said that he's actually friends with Chris Rock is one of his friends, so therefore it makes a lot of sense. At the end of the day, and I keep repeating this, was Will Smith wrong for getting up there and doing what he did on that national front? Yes. In front of those white people? Yes. And the only reason why I said it like that is because, you know, they're going to blow it up and make it a big thing. You know, if it was the BET Awards, baby, we wouldn't have talked about it past the 2-week mark, okay? And it would have been fine. It would have been fine because it was amongst niggas, you know? But since the white eyes aren't on there, the white gaze is on there, girl, you got to hold yourself in a particular way and you can't do this and you can't do that. Granted, yeah, keep your hands to yourself, but sometimes keep the words to yourself too, and these hands won't touch you, all right? And even if you were upset about it, why are we still upset 2 years later? And why would that be affecting? Who would have thought that, you know, certain people would be so upset over 2 black men going at it? I thought y'all would have been okay with it. I mean, the way the world works now, I thought y'all would have been okay with it and be like, see, that's what they do. That's what they do. Is it really bothering you that bad that situation happened and 2 years later you can't go out and support? So, be quiet. Now, let's talk about emancipation. Baby, if we didn't support emancipation because we was tired of the slave movie, it was just a little bit too much. It was a little bit too heavy. I don't want to see that on Christmas. I don't want to see that on Christmas. Never had a desire, even prior to the slap happening, I wasn't going to look at that. Until this day, I have not watched that, okay? I'm pretty sure Will probably did a good job, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't going to be from my eye focus. I can't tell you, and I won't, because, and it's just like 12 Years a Slave, baby. I seen one scene in 12 Years a Slave, and I just randomly saw that shit, and I said, you know what, Ashley, turn this shit off. Go turn and look at something else, because I'm not finna sit here and go turn back and try to find 12 Years a Slave and look at it from the beginning. Hell no, I'm not finna be upset. I'm not finna be sitting here hurt. I'm not finna be sitting here in my feelings and crying and all that stuff. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that, okay? And that's the same thing how I felt about emancipation, all right? No. Stephen A. Smith, get the fuck over it. Anybody else who got a problem with it, get the fuck over it. You just slap somebody. As much shit as you talk, you have a problem with somebody getting slapped like that. Girl, you making it seem like he murdered somebody. The way that you've been talking and going off, and then it kind of comes into play, and it really plays a part with the whole way that and I'm talking about these black men that's being on the First Take and all this stuff, talking about the WNBA and trying to make Caitlin Clark a victim and everything. Him, Shannon Sharp, that other dude that used to go with Yvonne from Insecure and all that stuff. Yeah, I can't stand it. I can't stand it, okay? Like, all of a sudden the rules are different for that white woman that y'all want to hold up, and it ain't no, and it ain't even her fault. It ain't even her fault. It's them. But hey, it is what it is. Stephen A. Smith, we don't give a fuck, okay? We don't care. Moving on from that, Sexy Red fighting up in the airport. Can I be 100% honest with y'all? It's a lot. This what we be honest with, right? Just like a lot of y'all probably don't see it for the people that I see it for. I don't see it for some of the stuff that y'all be going up for. And maybe some of y'all don't go up for this stuff, but when I say y'all, I mean like the general public that is very much into, and I'm not talking specifically about y'all, that's into like these people that are out now. There are certain people that people go up, I should say that people these days go up for, that I just don't see it for. I don't see it for Sexy Red. I don't understand it, and I'm actually kind of concerned and kind of like embarrassed a little bit, because I feel as though the reason why she's being embraced, especially by non-black folks, is because she in their minds is embodying all of the stereotypes that they think of black women. Ghetto, ratchet, loud, and all of that stuff, and just like illiterate or whatever, you know, that type of mess, you know what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily supportive, it's just to make fun of. I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird, the phenomenon. And this is not saying that she's a bad person or anything, but I'm just saying I just don't get it, because I seen the list of her being on number 2, I think, of the popular rappers, women rappers. Maybe because she's popular out here or whatever, because she damn sure ain't no lyricist. I don't get it. You know, Pussy Prank, Booty Hole Brown, that was cute. She almost had me, because I was like, what? But then after that, and then with this Trump shit, girl, F that. I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. And you can't make me. Also, that Tyler girl, I can't. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. I can't get into it. That Ice Spice girl, I can't get into it. I never was able to get into it. And maybe it's an age thing. I don't know. I just like people that actually got, and this ain't against Tyler, because Tyler is talented. I ain't even gonna lie. It's just not my cup of tea. But the other two, girl, Ice Spice came out with that song, Give Me the Light, and it came and went, bitch. She was screaming the whole time. Like, y'all really be sitting there listening to her scream at y'all? Like, what did y'all do to her that she cussing y'all out like that? Why her volume up so high? I don't know. But yeah, she got arrested at the airport for fighting. Now first she said, bitch, y'all got the wrong person. Then the video footage came out. Do anybody know why they was fighting at that airport? I said, what? She picked up that thing and bam. Now let me tell you something. I love a good fight. I ain't even gonna say I'm above it. No, I'm not. I love a good fight. But one thing about it, two things for sure. Please don't do that shit in the airport, because one, you're gonna get on the no-fly zone list, okay? And no-fly list, I should say. And two, don't fuck it up for me trying to get on my, I wish you would try to get my shit delayed, because I got places to go. I got people to see. Time is money, all right? Like, don't play with me. I mean, just a bing, bing, bing. What was y'all fighting over? That is crazy. And she got arrested for it. As she should have. Okay, it was just like arrested Mondays. It was mugshot Mondays this past Monday. Because not only did she get arrested, Tommy Lee got arrested. Bitch, I did not know Tommy was 39 years old. And knowing that she's a grandmother, it makes sense. She is 39 years old. Wow. Okay. She got arrested for being belligerent. And I think she attacked a security guard. The same shit that she always do at the nightclub Live down in Miami. Like, girl, I don't understand. Like, at one point, I understand you trying to be yourself or whatever, but at one point or another, you have to come to a point where you have to mature and be like, okay, I was wild as hell a few years ago. I am almost 40 years old. I can still be a little bit wild, but I don't have to be wild to the point that I'm putting hands on people. I can't control my liquor. I'm getting arrested and getting a mugshot every other month. Ain't you tired of that? Tommy came onto the scene and she was doing all of that. And now it's just like, you would think that you were mature or whatever, but no. And I wish I would be 39 years old still doing all of that dumb shit. Not saying that you can't have fun or you have to stop having fun at a certain age, but you should want to present yourself a little bit better, meaning that showing that you have improved, that you have, you know, you got some sense about you or whatever. You don't want people looking down. I don't know. It's just weird to be, I don't know. It just, like, girl, what? And then Chrisean fucking Rock. Y'all know I can't stand that bitch either. I'm sorry. Y'all go up so hard for that girl. Not the people that's on here, but yeah, they said she was arrested at 2:15 on a Monday night at the Live Light Club in Miami Beach. When the police arrived, the victim was holding her, meaning that that was the security guard. She approached him near the hotel security area, got aggressive with him, was cursing him out, threatening him, and all that, and said she would have killed him and shot him up. What? Yeah, you going to jail, bitch. But anyway, you got that going on, and then you got Chrisean. Chrisean went up there to see Blueface. Baby, let me just tell you this. Ever since he got arrested and he got jailed, okay, he got sentenced and he got locked up, and them papers came down saying that, you know, James Chanel Wright was gonna sue her ass. I ain't seen Chrisean. And then all of a sudden, started seeing her with a baby or whatever, or people posting old clips or whatever. All I'm gonna say is, and people want to say, you know, don't talk about people's kids, don't this, don't do that. I want y'all, and I'm just gonna put a PSA out there, and you can feel how you want to feel, okay? But you look at that child, you look at her whole situation, and you see how that child is. Not saying that this could be a direct cause, but you see how she was during her pregnancy, smoking, drinking, all of that. Now look at her child. You can't honestly sit here and tell me that something ain't wrong with that baby. And you can't honestly tell me that she probably ain't in denial or that she has got that baby checked out. She just does not look like the type of person that would take that baby's health as serious as need be and get him the proper tools that he will need to develop correctly, or to help develop him with the disease that he has. And he has something. He has something, okay? Because if from the video that I seen, I don't know, the baby still looked the same goddamn size, all right? And I that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But she went up there to see Blueface and got arrested coming out. You know what? You shouldn't be happy about things like that. And I'm not. I just found the whole situation funny because I just don't understand how y'all let these people get to the point where they are known people. I just don't understand it. Like, these are the people that y'all make famous, okay? I don't get it. Like, she's supposed to make music. How many songs does she have? Because every time I see her, she's always doing that one song. She was always performing that one song. Like, when I did used to look at the baddies, all the seasons that she was on, it was never a new song that she was performing on the show. It was that same one song. That's it. That's it. That's it. And it's like, girl, what? This is what y'all go up for? This is what y'all go up for. But okay. And then what was so trash about it was, I think she had the baby with her, or somebody had the baby, and Blueface daddy was out there. And Blueface daddy was like, fuck that shit, I ain't finna take that child. You ain't finna put that child on me. What? That is your grandbaby. You mean to tell me you can't watch the baby until she get that shit figured out? Because y'all know she had a warrant out for her. Okay, because she said she wasn't going to turn herself in because she didn't want to leave her baby. She wanted to be up. Girl, please. Anyway, to see him say that shit in the way that he said that shit, I feel so bad for all of the kids that's in that whole household. And that's his kids, her kids, and you know, the kids that he got with that other girl. I feel so bad for that because I just don't feel like it's real love. Like, I don't know. And these are people that did not have love or the proper, you know, parenting when they was growing up. So therefore, they don't know how to be parents themselves. And then when you see Blueface daddy, you see exactly why he is the way that he is. Carbon copy. Carbon copy. And you add the mama on there too. Like, he ain't stand a chance. He ain't stand a chance. Like I said, I don't feel bad for Chrisean. I don't feel bad for Tommy. Tory Lane asked, listen, Tory Lane is getting a divorce. Tory Lane is getting a divorce. So am I the only one that did not know that man was married? Or if I did know, forgot that he was married? Or thought that that was fake? You know how people be like, oh, that's my wifey, that's my hubby, or whatever. And they don't really be married or whatever. You know how that is. Ooh, what was that? Anyway, got my eyes watering. That's what it was feeling like. And so come to find out, he really was married to his baby mama. You know, his son that's 7 years old. I think, was that the one that they had at the courthouse? in the courtroom and all that stuff. I was so mad that they brought that child to that trial so that he can see his daddy go through that shit. Now, granted, Tory deserves to be exactly where he's at. But at the same time, why would you have a child there to look and listen to that? I mean, I don't get it. But she's the mama of the baby. And she basically said, irreconcilable differences for the reason for the split. Baby, let me just tell you this. I just want you to put on there, because he in jail and I'm not about to do the bid with him. Now, I thought I could, but I just can't, and it's not gonna happen. Because, baby, ain't nobody finna do 10 years with your ass, all right? I don't care what nobody say, that man is not getting out. That man is not getting out. Has he been up in jail for like almost 2 years now? Girl, it's where he deserved and it's where he belonged, okay? It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, what do you want us to say? I feel like you dumb as hell to marry somebody that's going to jail anyway, and you know that they about to be sentenced to like double digits. Okay, like five years. If I was in a relationship with somebody prior, because listen to what I'm saying, prior to them going to prison or jail, and I found out that they had to go to jail, I can give you 5 years. I can give you 5 years. If your sentence is between a couple of months to maybe 5 years, I can give you that. And that's stretching it. Because really, I could just give you 3. I could just give you 3. But I'll give you 5. Double digits and anything close to almost 10 years, absolutely the fuck not. All right, absolutely the fuck not. I don't believe in that marrying somebody before they go to prison. I don't believe in that marrying somebody while they're in prison. I don't believe in that talking to somebody, linking up with somebody while they're in prison. Meaning you've never seen them on the outside and then you finna do the bid with them. Bitch, fuck that. I watched too much Love After Lockup to know that that shit don't always work. And it is hell, okay? I literally just seen somebody on TikTok. This girl was crying on TikTok and talking about how she should have listened. She was so stupid. And how she got married to this guy while he was in prison. And he played her. Mind you, he's still in prison. I wish the fuck I would get played by a fucking jailbird. You better play me in real life, in reality, in my face, not behind no bars. Play me when we walking down the street together, okay? When we could touch each other without having a guard right there. I wish the fuck I would get played by somebody that's behind fucking bars. Bitch, I mean, we all want love, but baby, I ain't that desperate. God damn. Okay, moving on from that, Michael Rainey. Okay, let's just talk about Tariq for a second, because this is one of those situations where we literally have a whole bunch of stuff coming out about these men in the industry, particularly in the music industry, in Hollywood altogether, that have been catching cases for sexually assaulting or R-wording women. Okay, and even some other men, right? And for the most part, people have been saying, I'm on the victim side, right? Because they are women. And people don't understand that till this day, women can be predators, women can sexually assault people, women can R-word people as well, okay? And people still don't understand that there are levels and different types and different forms of sexual assault, okay? If somebody touch you without their permission, your permission, that is, and they touching your genitals or whatever, that is sexual assault, okay? They don't have to penetrate. They don't have to R-word you. Simply touching you when you did not give them permission to do so, that is sexual assault, okay? Michael Rainey was at this streamer's house, his name Terrell or some shit like that, and while they was on the live stream, his 23-year-old sister came in and groped him and was talking some shit to him, and you could just see him go like uncomfortable, like, oh my God, he was just shocked in the moment. And then he started laughing. And now you have dum-dums that want to say, well, if he felt some type of way about it, how come he was laughing? You in a room full of a whole bunch of niggas that you really don't know, okay? And what if he would have said, man, why the fuck you touching my dick like that? Get your hands off my dick, buddy. Y'all remember that on 214? If he would have said something like that, ain't no telling, and then they probably accused her of doing that. Ain't no telling how they would have reacted. They could have probably tried to jump his ass, okay? Ain't no telling. And then you got the shock of it, like, oh my God, did this really happen? So it was like a nervous laughter type of situation. He was uncomfortable as hell. And then what bothered me was for the streamer to come out on that same stream, because he left talking about some, all of a sudden the energy want to change. I ain't here for that. I've seen a whole bunch of celebrities. Okay, so fucking what? And then want to take up for his sister at first, talking about, you know, she ain't never seen a celebrity in real life and all that stuff. Okay, that's fine. And so just because you never seen a celebrity in real life, the first thing that you do is grab their penis? You grab their genitals? Like, what? Who does that? Who does that? That's no excuse. Then after the backlash, because I'm telling you, it was the backlash, as it always is, because had no one saw that stream, or no one gave a damn about the stream enough to call it out, and it got so big as it did, he probably wouldn't have put this statement out. He put it out talking about some, you know, he's all here for whatever Michael wants to do. And he went back and he saw the stream and saw what his sister did, and she was totally wrong. And, you know, I'ma ban her from all my other streams and all that. So I'm on your side with whatever you want to do. Meaning if he want to press charges or not, that's what he'll be fine with it. My whole thing is this. You got this man coming out and basically saying he's still trying to figure out what happened. He's still trying to process it, right? And then you still got people trying to say that, you know, oh, he being pussy for that, or he acted like he really got hurt or something like that. He got violated. I don't care if it was just him, she grabbing him, if she would have popped his butt or whatever, slapped him on the butt. He got violated because she did not get permission to do that. That's his personal space. That's his personal person. And she was all up in it. She violated him, okay? And like everybody keep on saying, and it's unfortunate that people have to rational with other people and say if the roles were reversed, nobody would be saying, oh, well, this ain't this or this ain't that. You ain't got to be worrying about that. It ain't that deep. If it was a woman that was getting... Yeah, okay, exactly. You know, see how that works? And it's so fucked up that we gotta say that to reason with other people to understand that women can be sexual assaulters as well, all right? And that was a form of it. Just like if you see clips of these people in concerts and you see, I remember seeing this one concert clip. I don't know who the artist was. This woman had reached up and I mean grabbed all up on his piece. And he stopped the concert and he was just standing there looking, and he was so pissed off to the point where he just walked off the stage. That's sexual assault, bitch. And you could get arrested, should get arrested. And if he want to file charges, file charges. And some people can say, oh, it ain't that deep. It is deep, bitch, okay? Because that means she done probably did the shit to somebody else. And then to do this in a room full of kids. Why are the kids in there? Why are the kids in there? I just didn't understand that part about it. Meanwhile, you got all that going on. And then here come 50 Cent. And see, this is why nobody believes 50 Cent cares about anybody but himself. You come out. How does it look for you as a person who has been coming out and getting on Diddy's ass, and then all of a sudden want to do this docu-series or whatever that's going to be on Netflix about Diddy abusing and, you know, doing all this stuff to other people, women and everything that's been around him, being this abuser, right? And then for you to come out and to basically make light of this situation with Michael, and to say, oh, that wasn't sexual assault, that was just a woman aggressively flirting with him. That's how women aggressively flirt. What men call that aggressively flirting. Are you serious? Oh, he not gonna press charges. Meanwhile, he had literally just put out a post that was the complete opposite of what 50 said. I'm gonna need 50 Cent to hush up. I'm gonna need him to be quiet. And at this point in time, like, I just know that they probably tired of working with him. If he can be doing this shit, like, 50 Cent is just such one of those people that you cannot just be like, oh, I like him. Because he's gonna do something that's gonna be like, I see why people don't fuck with you. I see why people got some things to say about you. I will never forget the shit that he did when that picture, I don't know, I think it was edited or whatever, of Notori came out about her hairline or how her hair was, and he was making fun of it. And he compares her to one of them people from off of what, Star Wars or something, Star Trek or something like that. Mind you, they were still in production of doing Power 1 that Notori was on. You're talking about the people that you hiring and that's working for you. Like, what? I don't want to work for somebody that's going to one day just put me on blast just to get some keys off, and I ain't even do nothing. And then you interrupting and interjecting in people's shit, talking about this ain't sexual assault. He had to take it down. Like, how dare you? Mind you, your baby mama literally came out and said that you R-word her. And now you trying to sue her for defamation. I 100% believe that you done did something. Y'all are stupid as hell if you feel as though he ain't never got nothing. He ain't never did nothing. And I can't wait till that shit come out for real on him. Cause you know what's there. You know what's there. Meanwhile, moving on from there. Hunter Biden, baby, they done found his ass guilty. They found his ass guilty on 3 felony gun charges after a week-long trial that focused on his history of drug addiction. And if y'all don't know who Hunter Biden is, that's Joe Biden, the president's son. Okay, the bad one. the I would say the wild child, I guess. Of course, after it was done, they said that they was going to appeal. But see, this is how you deal with things. If you get found guilty of stuff, you expect the guilty party to say that they're going to appeal, right? Biden and them said, we respect the judicial system and we respect the court's decision, but we will also be appealing that decision. See how that is? Compared to when that other person got found guilty of all 30-some charges, and the court is corrupt, the court is this, the judge is this, the judge is that. Mind you, the judge didn't even decide this, the jury did. See, that's how stupid people are. The judge didn't decide the verdict. The jury decided the verdict. You know, this was corrupt, this was tainted, this is all this. No, they just found you guilty. Go ahead and appeal and take your licking. That's just all that it is. You see the difference? But I knew they was gonna find that man guilty. I ain't gonna lie. But they said that he was guilty of lying to a federal licensed gun dealer, making a false claim on an application by saying that he was not a drug user and illegally having a gun for 11 days. He faces up to 25 years in jail. Or not jail, but prison. Baby, mind you, he's a first offender. So, you don't know. He might be going to jail. And if he do, it is what it is. Y'all want to know something? And speaking of jail, this whole situation that's going on with this whole Young Thug case, why is it still going on? Is he guilty or not? How much more testimony, confessions, firing of lawyers, and a shit show do y'all need? I had no idea that this trial has been going on for 17 months. That's over a fucking year. I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed. And then you got Young Thug lawyer that basically came out. I believe he said that he found some evidence that there was some witness coercion or whatever. And so, coercing. There it is. And so the judge was like, well, where you get this information from? He said, I ain't finna tell you that. Because, bitch, I don't trust your ass either. And he was like, well, tell me or you're going to be held in contempt. I'm not going to tell you. They go back and they talk about it for an hour or so, come back. And he said, bitch, I'm not going to tell your ass nothing. And it was like, okay, well, you're about to go to jail for the weekend for 10 weekends. What? I would be so pissed. Like, are you serious? So you mean tell me I could be free? Remember, the first time I ever heard about the weekend jail was in the Risa Tisa story. I said, that's really a real thing. people really have an honor code where they gonna actually turn themselves in for the weekend and then let them get out and then come back the next weekend. Bitch, not me. Ooh, I just couldn't do it because you're not finna let me taste freedom for 5 days and then I gotta go sit locked up with other motherfuckers for 2. Girl, please. And then for 10 weekends, girl, I feel like they was doing that. I feel like the judge was trying to make a point and it was excessive. Now, let's say he was found in contempt and he was doing what he was supposed to. I feel like the judge should have just probably gave him 5 weekends, okay? Maybe 3. You know, I just felt like the judge was being petty and excessive. And then I heard that they appealed it or whatever, and he's not even gonna go. Either way, this trial is a shit show. It's a fucking shit show. It's a shit show. Tisha Campbell, she opened up about her diagnosis. She has sarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis. That's what Bernie Mac passed away from. Yeah, he passed away from that. I think it was in his lungs or whatever, but you know, she said she used to have flare-ups and have to go to the hospital all the time. And the one thing that she was really nervous about was when the pandemic came through and catching this girl, you know what I'm saying? And she said, you know, ever since she got divorced from her ex-husband, Dwayne Martin, she ain't been sick. She ain't had to go to the hospital, nothing. I said, that motherfucker was up there. You got to read between the lines. He was stressing her ass out. He was stressing her ass out, making her have flare-ups. That's how I read. That's what I read. And speaking of Dwayne Martin, have you seen his fiance? He has a type. Light skin, big forehead, all of that shit. She looked like a younger version of Tisha Campbell. I said, so you just traded your wife in for somebody, a younger model who looks similar to your wife. Oh, okay. How does Will Smith feel about that? Okay. Y'all so silly because I know somebody gonna be. Where did that rumor start about Will Smith and Dwayne Martin being, you know, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Did you see me say? And that means they was bumping pocketbooks. Anyway, yeah, all to the best to Tisha. Okay, let me just briefly talk about this. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. At this point, it's becoming like, oh my God, what season of one of these shows where everything was being put out there and it just made the show so unenjoyable because we knew everything that was happening. I think it was like Love and Marriage Huntsville or something like that. We knew everything that was happening or whatever. So that's why I didn't enjoy the last couple of seasons, because everything was playing out on social media. I really feel like these networks and these shows, producers or whatever, need to put a gag order on these reality show people and say that you can't put certain things on social media. You cannot talk about the show while they're filming. They need NDAs, they need something. You can't post this, you can't imply this or whatever. I know we want to get people to watch, but you're going to have to get another way. Because at this point, the rate that they're going, baby, we're going to know everything that happened on the show before it even gets shown. There was this big whole thing that was happening, I think last week or whatever, with Kenya. You know, she opened up her hair care spa, and then they were saying that it was an altercation or like a verbal situation that was going on between her and the new cast girl, the new girl, Brittany Edie, right? Anyway, they setting up because it's about to be, they're about to play chess up here for the kids. Let me tell y'all something. Speaking of that, y'all remember that I told y'all about my co-worker? Well, I'm gonna get back to it. But no. So they said that her and Brittany been bumping heads, okay? And then they said at this spa that apparently an altercation or something happened. Threats was made with a weapon. Okay. Then it went from that saying that the girl wasn't even there, then saying that Brittany had been there but she left, and then all of this stuff happened afterwards, and then you get the audio of Kenya calling the bitch a hoe and all this stuff. And I'm just like, first of all, why are we sex work shaming? Because it was like saying that she used to sell herself or some shit like that. And I'm just like, okay, people do it every day. I would never shame somebody for doing what they got to do to make some money. If that's what they want to do and they ain't hurting nobody and they ain't hurting themselves, it is what it is, okay? Because I love the hoes. But at the same time, they were trying to say that Kenya had put up some pictures of the girl, like revenge porn, like, you know? And I said, I can't believe that she would do something like that. I don't think that she would risk her reputation, you know? And then a picture came out of this poster board that said insurance fraud hoe. But it was another poster board behind it, so we couldn't see what was behind it. So we just saw the insurance fraud thing. So I'm like, I really hope Kenya did not do what they said that she did, because then Brittany came out talking about what constitutes and the statutes for revenge porn and all that stuff or whatever. And so I'm like, please tell me she didn't stoop this low to do some shit like this at this time in the career. Like, it just don't make sense. And it's just like, why would you do something so stupid to jeopardize your reputation just to keep up with these young bitches or whatever? Like the new girls, that just don't make no sense to me, okay? And I just it's like y'all putting on just to, because they said that last season was trash or whatever, so we finna get them something to make it explosive. Baby, I'm not moved. I'm not moved. This is what it's given. I'm really not moved, and I'm actually, it's quite tacky. It's quite tacky. I'm like, is this Real Housewives of Atlanta, or is this Love and Hip Hop or something like that? Is this Bad Girls Club? I'm confused at what I'm about to look at, but hey, it is what it is. Also, some cute news. Let me tell you this. Y'all remember the Book It program back in the day? This, I'm telling my age. I'm telling my fucking age, girl. And I feel like I spoke this up because I was talking about it on Twitter one day, right? And now it's coming out talking about how they bringing it back at Pizza Hut. Back in the day when we was in kids in grammar school or whatever, probably like around, I think, first grade, second grade, maybe even third grade, if you read a whole bunch of books or whatever, you got to read a certain amount of books, and they'll give you this bucket ticket or whatever, saying that you read like 5 books, and then you can go get a free little personal pizza from Pizza Hut. I was a reader anyway, okay, because that's just how we did. Like in my household, everybody read. We read more than we watched TV back in the day. Nowadays, bitch, I brought Brittany Griner's book when it came out. Have I read it yet? Absolutely not. The last book that I actually read was Kerry Washington book, you know, and it was really good. And it was a quick read too. It was a quick read. I was sitting there like, oh shit, okay. It was one of those. But girl, a fucking mess. A fucking mess. But yes, them Book It programs used to be good, bitch. Okay, this is back in the day when Pizza Hut pizza, not Pizza Hut, I could still get a Pizza Hut pizza, whatever. It's still kind of cute, but it ain't like it was back in the day. Okay, nothing is like it was back in the day. Taco Bell, I still eat it if I need something quick. The only time I get Taco Bells these days is if I'm down here at work and I didn't bother to get something and I need something quick. So I just go to Taco Bell because it's literally right down the street. But other than that, the meat don't taste the same. I ain't never had to question the meat back in the day. When it was really popping back in the day, when you can go to Taco Bell at the mall, bitch, we used to go to the food court just to go get some Taco Bell because it was good. The meat was good and everything. Girl, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it's real meat these days. Okay, I don't even eat McDonald's no more. The last time I ate McDonald's, it tore my stomach up, and I just said, yeah, that's telling you that you don't need it, because I had stopped eating it prior to the boycott and prior to all this other stuff that's going on, just because it was a personal choice. I just didn't have no more desire for it. And then I was running late for something, and I was rushing. I couldn't like go get something else, so the McDonald's is like right here. So I just went over there, got me a sandwich, and baby, when I tell you, it messed me up for the whole day. And I said, okay, your body don't want this in you no more. This processed shit, it don't want you in you no more. So I just can't handle it. I don't want it, and it is what it is. Chipotle don't taste the same to me. And speaking of fucking Chipotle, I feel so bad for y'all workers Because I heard that there's this thing because people were complaining about the portions that they was getting, and they said that if you come in and they see you filming or whatever, you have to give them a lot of portions of whatever they want. This one girl, I will, all that shit. Let me tell you something. Y'all be greedy as fuck, okay? Some of y'all Chipotle bowls be looking nasty as shit, all right? Who eats all of that fucking sour cream on their shit like that? I don't want to open up something and it's completely white. Ugh. Now I love me a sour cream, but god damn, bitch, what? No, that's just nasty. That's just nasty as hell. Scrape some of that shit off and put some lettuce. Put more lettuce on that bitch, okay? You know when the person start working out and they start getting their health together, whatever, all of a sudden they so health conscious about what they gonna eat and they just be looking at everybody else shit like, ew, how can you eat that stuff? Imagine you was just eating that shit like 4-5 months ago. That's me. I just read myself, okay? That's me. Anyway, moving on from that. Do I got anything else to talk about? Girl, Sarah Ramirez Che from, what is it called? And Like That. What's that? Sex and Just Like That. That's what it was. I didn't even look at the second season. I'm gonna look at it eventually, but she was annoying me. She kind of really was annoying me, or I should say they, because that's their pronoun now. It's come out saying that they are finally getting a divorce from their husband after 3 years of separation. I said, excuse me, what? You mean to tell me they married to a man? Was she bisexual? Or were they bisexual at some point or whatever? Like, I was a little confused. That threw me off. I said, girl, what? What? They was like, thank God they ain't got no kids with the person, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, let me tell y'all what's been going on over here. So my boss is gone. My boss was a ride or die. Like, even if we was wrong with the patrons, she'll have our back to the fullest, okay? She gone to another department. And I feel some type of way because what we got now, it is just been hectic, okay? Girl, they been running like they got a chicken. You know how they had a chicken with the head cut off? Girl, everybody trying to figure out how to do this, what to do that. I'm like, oh my God, y'all stressing yourselves out, right? And then we got the old coworker that I was telling y'all about. She got fired. I don't know if I told y'all that. She had got fired like probably, and she probably up here because, you know, she bring her nephews and stuff up here for the little chest shit. She got fired probably like a month or so ago. Yeah. And ever since then, she's been back up here. Practically like at least once or twice a week. If I got fired from a facility or a business or whatever, you will never see me back up there. Okay? I don't care if it's the closest library or whatever it is to my house. You will not see me back up there because embarrassment. She don't care. What she been doing from what I found out is she's been trying to find a way to get back up in here. And then at one point she had told one of the co-workers she's gonna come over here, try to get some streamers or whatever, some supplies and stuff for another situation that she's doing, another volunteer thing or whatever. You don't work here, so you can't get none of our supplies or whatever. Like, what are you doing? Like, the audacity. And then gonna tell me, she was like, oh, so you gotta do this? Well, that's good that you helping out or that you doing this or whatever. I was looking at her like, bitch, what? What are you trying to say? That's good. Like, bitch, what are you It's so fucking annoying, y'all. I just don't understand that. I don't get it. And you know what? I try not to get so pissed off at her because I really, really fucking do think that she's probably on the spectrum. Okay? And you don't want to, I really do feel like it. And so I try to calm myself down when I talk to her because I don't want to come off like disrespectful or whatever, and then it come out that, you know, she is on the spectrum or something like that, and you can't be doing that to somebody with a disability or whatever. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Every time I see her, girl, when you see somebody and it just make you just have a visceral reaction to them, your body just be like, the fuck. That's me every time I see that person. Oh my God, we got it so that, they finna make it so that bitch can't. Anyway. Y'all, that's all that I got to say for right now. An hour video. Thank y'all for hanging in there. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Happy Pride to everybody. Happy birthday. Shout out to Tiffany and Tanaya from B Stand 87. Shout out to y'all. They niece and her daughter graduated Kari. They graduated she graduated from high school. Bitch, when I first started watching them, Kari was young. And now she a grown, well, she's a young adult, technically. She's still a teenager, but a young adult. So congratulations. And also my friend Keandra, her daughter, my little niece, graduated from kindergarten. Everybody's graduating. Bitch, everybody is getting old. They're growing up. That means that we're getting old, okay? Like, wow. I had put this question on Twitter, and I had said, let me see how old y'all are. What was your first cell phone? And I remember that my first cell phone was a fucking track phone from Walmart that you brought in the plastic for like $20, $40. And then you'll buy a prepaid calling card that had the minutes on there, like a $20 card or a $40 card or a $60 card. And that's how you got your minutes. This was back in 2004? I was like 17 years old. I was junior high school. Senior high school. Yeah, junior high school. And then we went to Singular Wireless. Okay, Singular. Let me tell you something. That little Nokia phone, that track phone, bitch, you couldn't play me with that snake game. I was a master at that. Listen, I'm one of those people that play games on my phone. And I realized that I do it because most of the time, it's because I have anxiety. And I can get it real bad. It literally calms me down. So I'm constantly, if you ever around me and you see me in my phone, especially if I'm out in social stuff, bitch, it's just an anxiety coping technique, you know what I'm saying? But baby, let me tell you something. That snake game, oh yeah, girl, I was a master at that. And then we got what's the next one? But I don't know if we ever have it right, but I know I had T-Mobile at one point. Now I'm at AT&T. I had T-Mobile back when T-Mobile didn't have the iPhone. And that was the main reason why I switched from T-Mobile, because I used to be an Android bitch. And then I wanted the iPhone so bad. And so I finally gave in and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to AT&T so I can get the iPhone. Mind you, as soon as I switched over from AT&T to get the iPhone, why literally probably like a year later, T-Mobile finally got the iPhone. I bet you all I had to do was wait. Well, anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Enjoy y'all weekend. Please be safe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.